Okay, Barb, I'm giving you an example. I'm putting your sales page next to Life's sales page and putting them in kind of mode because I think since you're selling a mobile product, that might be a useful thing to make sure that it works. First of all, I would say, I mean, you've just got so much information here. It's like, where do I look first? Okay, and you're saying, well, change this to that. This is not just a matter of what words. Words are part of it, but there are design elements here that right now, if you would just clean them up, and I'm not quite sure what, I'm going to have to look more to figure out exactly which are the design elements which are going to be most useful. But I'll also tell you this, as an older person, I mean, Life is so easy to read. So, people's screens, their mobile devices, they could be dirty, they could be smudged, right? Especially with all those fingers on them. So you want to make it really easy to read. So you probably don't want to, you want to use larger fonts for one thing. See, look at how big these fonts are, right? Yes, that means you can't pack in as much information. But the point is not to give them as much information as possible. It's to get them excited about your offer, okay? And it's also an idea in terms of, making it as streamlined and as a one big idea, right, that everything else hangs off of as possible. And this is like there's Agora Financial, who does, I mean, like they are the biggest direct mail marketing company out there. And this is what they say absolutely works with people. Okay, is their newsletters, for instance, always work better when they have one big idea. Okay, I haven't followed the 80% stat down, but I think there's two main things. I mean, first of all, one of the things that I would try to impress people with is, how ubiquitous, not just how ubiquitous phones are, but how constant a companion they are. For instance, I mean, I remember Leo Laporte talking about when he got his iPhone. It's like he wanted to take his iPhone to bed with him. People take their iPhones and their smartphones to bed with them. They're with them constantly. Here's another idea, and that is that people have their phones when they're bored. They pick up their phone to look at stuff when they're bored. They're standing in line. They're waiting for something. Guess what, people? Guess what's exciting for people? It's exciting to buy stuff. I don't have any stats on this, but man, I mean, if people are bored, they're looking to have something exciting happen in their life. And what's more exciting in their life than having them buy something? Right? So if you put offers, especially tripwire offers, I would guess, and this is not what you're selling, I don't think, you're just giving them ideas, but I'm trying to expound on your offer as well, um, uh, or whatever you're saying in your product, uh, because part of that you can use in your sales page. So okay, so let's see. Okay, so you can, with 30 seconds, you can discover. Yeah, okay, that's nice, but I mean, there are a few things that I've been thinking about in terms of what are really important. And one of the things I really like about what I noticed about Lives is this for the next 12 months straight. That is so cool because it gives it this idea of continuity, much more than any continuity or passive word does, right? And I don't know whether you can incorporate that in there, but that's just a little tidbit since I want to, share some of my insights. And the other one is certainty. Okay. Now you've analyzed all of these different apps and the ways of doing this. So, and I haven't looked at your product yet. So I can't give you quite the sufficient words to use to narrow down or hone in on your biggest idea for your product, right? Um, so you know, but I want to get this out to you because I'll go and look at that and, you know, at your product and look at it more. It was just that I was looking at your sales and I was looking at your, then I looked at your sales page and kind of going like, okay, what, you know, wow, okay. Yes, he does use different colors. I think you use more. And I think you use more graphics elements and you use them in a bigger way. Your sales page kind of looks like a very organized junk drawer. Life's looks like a Zen um, junk drawer, right? Just the barest essential elements, and because of that, those elements stand out much more powerfully, right? Everything on your page is competing for their attention. Where do they go first? I once wrote, I think I wrote Delavera this, but at least I told him this, and I said, you know, John, you've got like 4 or 5 different first things to do when I log into your membership. This was when he had his other membership years ago. And I was like, well, where do you start? Right? What is the biggest takeaway that you want them to know? Okay. Can they cash in within 30 seconds? Can they set up offers within 30 seconds? Are they free offers? Okay. Now see that I'm asking those questions because I don't know what's in your product, right? But I'm showing you how that uh, applies to what life is doing. Okay. So, okay, I think that's as much as I want to say here for now, and I'll probably get this up on my site. Okay, talk to you later.